Y'all, it's your girl, MC NieCee Love, live, open radio, with my boy Hikeem, all the way from New Orleans.
Yo.
Touchdown.
Yo.
You understand what I'm
We
saying?
up, man.
So,
7 up, man. We up, man. We up.
How you feeling right now?
Man, I'm feeling good, yo. I'm feeling blessed. I'm feeling honored right now to be in the position that I'm in. I'm just thankful. You hear me? I'm really just thankful, sis. Really just thankful.
Is this your first interview?
This is my first interview. Yesterday I shot my first video. I should have been did all of this, but this is my first time interviewing with anyone on the spot. And I'm thankful. I'm nervous, but I'm thankful though. You hear me? I'm here.
Why are you nervous?
I don't know, because it's like, people ask questions and they want to know who Lore.7 is, and they ask that question and I can go off into who I am as a person and not an artist. And knowing that I was able to talk to people, I did 8 years in prison. Not saying me knowing that I was able to talk to people, I went to jail, no. But in jail, being incarcerated, it gave me an opportunity to find out who I was and understood that my name meant wisdom, right?
Okay.
Through my studies and stuff. And I said, wow, that's why I talk so good. And can I put this to a sense of where I can reach the masses and try to get them to cling into things that's better than the things that we'll cling to now or chained by now?
Okay.
You see where I'm going? And I was chained to those things. I was bonded by those things. So I wanted to break those things inside of myself first in order to know the route that they can take. And it's not like everybody know. It could just be the generations to come. They don't have to inherit the things. So I said I have a story to tell, right? My testimony will be told. Hopefully it will make history one day for these young guys to come, because they don't have to inherit it. I fell to the imprisonment side. And growing up down there is either you become what's around you or you be surrounded. And I chose to be ones that was surrounded, ended up in prison. But this incarceration was the best thing that happened to me.
Absolutely. So what a lot of people don't know, because they're getting to know you right here, right now on Open Radio, you come from a musical background.
Right.
Let the people know what your family did when it came to music.
When it came to music, what my family did, everybody should know this, especially in New Orleans, all over really probably. Gimmicks Record Shop on Paris Avenue, everybody should know about Gimmick Record Shop. My mom and my aunt, they did that. They kept the music alive. Like, it was in my bones. I grew up, like, listening to all classes of music. That's why I say that I'm an artist and not a rapper. I have classes of music because of musical backgrounds, like Big Sis just had. Like, it's in me, right? It's in me.
When Master P or when Cash,
Lil
Kim,
Biggie, right,
all the greats that has came before you dropped music. Your family was the people that got it in the industry.
Yes, and my mom and my aunt, they distributed those CDs for these guys, units after units. I was there. I watched the drop off. Lil Wayne and all, they all used to be in our house and everything on Paris Avenue.
Yeah.
And all of those flashbacks go in my head, and it's like it was always probably destined for me to be on this type of pedestal or on this platform, because I was around it my whole life. So here I am. I am Lore.7. People know me as Keemy. People know me as Hikeem. As old lady, they call me Bishop sometimes. Some call me Pastor. But I'm Lore.7 to sum it all up. And don't forget the dot when you tell them I'm Lore.7. I am aware of who I am now. And I just want to share that with everybody. I want to show my comparisons with everybody. It's needed. I made it out.
Yeah. Tell us about this song that we hear in the background right now. Like, who did you work with on this song?
Actually, I was just scrolling down YouTube, and on the song, when you hear it, when y'all go hear it, like, I was just scrolling down YouTube. The song was called Dream, right? And my brother was killed, and all I could think about was the things that he talked to me about, what his dream was and what he wanted to do about making it out the hood. I sat there and I contemplated, and
speaking into
existence. Yes, yes. It's like Mark chapter 4, right? If you're familiar with the book of Mark, Mark had the audacity to speak God's promises back to him and make him stand on them. And guess what? God wants us to do that. So here I am living in the now, and I'm like, we made it out the hood because I know it's going to happen. I know it's our time, and I know we're going to make it. There's no mistakes about it. I know it. I am out right now in Houston, right off a work check. And I am focused. I am dedicated to this, and this is what it is. Like every week I get paid. And every week there's going to be a video. Every week they might be a trip. Hopefully there be more interviews. But
it definitely will be
yes.
Interviews. So with that being said, who do you dream to work with?
I want to work with J. Cole. Like, he's my favorite artist. Like, period. Jay-Z is the motor of all of that. Like anything in that line, like J. Cole, Jay-Z, like just really right there. Like J. Cole and Jay-Z, like that's where my heart's at. Like, you know, The Rock. I throw the rocks, I throw the diamonds up all day. We've been doing that, right? You know?
What a lot of people don't know is when it comes to people like Jay-Z, who you speak of, which signed NieCee and Chris.
And Chris, right.
You know, state property, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Singal, that our hood, where we come from, was the first to be able to break the Philly artists,
right, into the New Orleans culture, right? True enough, right? And they don't know that. A lot of people know it. They won't give us credit for it.
Right.
But my thing is, and I see where you're going with it, like the musical background and how the similarities come about and the things that I talk about with my music is all in line with that growth spurt. Like you hear the Young Guns, you hear the State Prop, you hear the Young Jay-Z albums, and then you hear this growth through, you know, the Watch the Throne and the 4/4s, and like these things became divine scriptures, if you want me.
Absolutely.
And the Book of Acts isn't finished yet, so we're writing that right now. These guys are playing a part of it, and I want to be a part of it.
Absolutely. So, with that being said, how often are you going to give us some of your craft?
Every week. You can look for a new song, a new video every week.
What does music mean to you?
Music means love. Music means life. Music means relationship. Music means conversation. And without conversation, we won't rule anything. Music brings people together. We can stand. And that's what music is to me.
So, have you did any shows yet in the city of New Orleans?
When I first came home, it was a small show I did with this local group, and things ain't go right, but you know, it wasn't nothing major. You know, I'm looking forward to doing more shows. I'm trying to invest in myself. I will invest in myself. Like if I have to pay for my spot, I'm gonna pay for my spot. I want to be heard. I want the world to know what Lore.7 has to offer.
Absolutely. So, do you have a lot of support where you come from?
No.
Why is that? Why do you feel like you don't have a lot of support?
Because of the change that I made. Like when you look at where we're from, boo, and you look at the growth spurt that I took, it goes against. I ain't gonna say goes against, but it's completely different from everything that we have grown to know and adapted to ourselves as a part of who we are, right? I changed that. And people see the change. I speak on the change. I don't talk about a lot of incidents, right? I laugh, I play all day, but when it's time to teach, it's time to teach. We have to grow up as men. And it's not like I'm saying this to them talking down. This is me talking to myself in the mirror.
Absolutely.
Up to a man and tell another man on things that I see error in. Like, you know, so I had to see these things in myself first, you know, and I just want to.
You just want to what?
I just want to share that with them. Like, you know, like, I don't know. Like, I don't have that support because
it's different from everything.
It's different from everything that they know.
So, when you sit here with me, and you know my history, and you know my background, because we grew up together, and I ran with y'all. We did, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
in the midst of it all, in
Right.
the streets.
I am so inspired. I am so inspired by what you're doing. Like, and then not even knowing it until like what, about 2-3 weeks ago, they like, man, Buddha gotta what? I gotta get out there.
Don't know me. And at home, I go.
That's a hood name. That's a hood name.
In business, I'm MC.
That's MC Meese Love. Y'all know it. That's a hood name. Only I, only on.
So to know that I'm here and I'm doing what I'm doing, interviewing you,
Mm-hmm.
I just want you to know that it's possible and that it's okay to change.
Right.
Change is good. And guess what? Once you start to do what you love and you change it, you're gonna make them out a believer, just like
like you did, because boo, MC, I sit in front of you right now and I'm just taking. Like your whole deliverance, the everything, the aura is felt. I am thankful.
Thank you for coming here.
I am thankful.
Houston. I know you're coming here to work with a producer. Who's the producer that you're coming to work with?
Jay Freezer, man. Shout out to Jay Freezer, man. A brother of mine. Pretty cool, upcoming producer. And yeah, we about to make history, y'all. Like, we about to make history, Houston. Welcome to Houston, man. Song coming out soon, man. Welcome to Houston, man. Jay Freezer featuring Lore.7.
So how does it feel to be able to come in, work with somebody that's from Houston and you're from New Orleans? Like, how does that work for you? How do y'all get together and just mash?
Family. We get together and we mash through family. Because his wife is like an aunt to me.
Okay.
And this aunt to me, she knew me from being, the opposite of what I am now. And when she heard about the things that I was doing and the things that I was into coming from prison, she said, hey, look, he's starting a record label. You need to talk to him. And we mashed, and our intentions are pure because it's a pyramid, right? So we will walk those stairs. We will reach these things together, hand by hand, iron sharpening iron, brother to brother. No man greater than another. And that's how we mash.
So this song that we hear in the background, tell me about this song. What the name of the song is?
This song right here is called God Conscious. One of the deepest songs I probably ever wrote. One of the biggest messages I ever probably spoke. God conscious, to be God conscious, right? Let me explain this for y'all. Like, to be alive is to be a part of time, right?
Right.
And they says God's everywhere. He knows everything at all times about each and every one of us, right? He breathed his breath into us, right? We're all a part of his conscious. So simply I am saying in this song that I am aware that a part of God's conscious. You should become aware of it too. Time is the biggest problem. If we can solve time and keep on learning that that's God's conscious, this is just a message from Lore.7. We'll be all right. We will be all right, MC. If we just understand, yeah.
Okay, so if it was anything that you could leave the people with, what would you want to tell the people?
Come together. If there's anything that I can tell to any culture, especially ours alone, like not singling anyone out, like we need to come together. We cry about things being wrong. We cry about how the world works, but it's the people that makes the world work like that. We have to come back together in order for things to change. And that's the message that I have. If I don't show togetherness through my Norwegian, Peruvian, Italian, Indian, so on and so forth, mixed nationality family, then I don't know what else to do. Just keep listening. Keep feeding yourselves. Like, help me, feed me, reach out, like, speak more. Be approachable, approach people. Don't stand out, man. Don't stand out. Don't stand out, y'all. Like, don't be standoffish is what I'm saying. And I just want to see people together more. We're too divided right now. And that's Lore.7's message. That's my whole kick, y'all.
Go ahead and give the people a little bit of this song.
This one here?
Yeah.
I will Is that a problem? Please, can y'all tell me? I've been on some shit for real. You can't smell me, huh? It won't kill me. The truth be told, that lit hurt and it's food to the soul. So you should see what I know. My head high, can take the chances I take. This max high, and I ain't feeling no weight. Don't got a problem with fate. Nah, and that's the problem today. They sell they soul for material things. Will make it crazy. It's the simplest things that's. When life is a lesson, just study the mathematics. And I ain't talking about that lit that's in them classrooms, partner. All you gotta do is then look. Know where your head at. What your friends will say, don't even hear that. Speaking from the soulless peer. Huh?
You say, fuck what your friends say. Why do you believe that friends are so important
In our downfalls?
in our downfalls?
Because my mama said it, we debated, and I hated how truth unfold when them doors closed. And my thing is, like, I watched my friends, like, knew that I was supposed to go one way but pulled me another.
Okay.
And I watched those same friends pull another brother away from a path that he was supposed to take, knowing that that was the right way, and still drew him astray. And not only that, I separated myself. So I sat at the mouth of the mountain, right? And I watched these things transpire. So I see friends becoming our biggest downfall because of our emotions. Like our things that we cling to. Like, we shouldn't place treasures where mold and rust and all of these things corrupt, where thieves can break in and steal. And a thief in this situation is just temptation for a friend to do the pulling away, you know.
Wow. I mean, I know you come from a strong background where, you know, friends are very important. I know you love your friends. If you had the chance to give your friends a positive message right now because they're looking at your interview, what would your message be to your friends?
Don't change who you are, friends. Like, message to y'all, just grow up. Like, bury the impurities. Understand them, learn from them. They were only practices. There's no losses, it's all lessons. There's nothing to prove. There's nothing to prove.
Let the people know where they can follow you on Facebook.
Y'all can follow me on Facebook at Hikeem Crawford. You gonna see the Lore.7 in quotation marks.
Okay, and where can they find you on Instagram?
Instagram is Crawford Hikeem. It's backwards. I gotta redo all of that, but I'm gonna make more pages and stuff, y'all. I haven't dropped any of my songs yet. This project is being processed right now. I'm in the studio. Every chance I get, I work 12 hours every day, 7 days a week, and I'm getting off from work, going to the studio, and I'm getting my work done. And when it drops, it drops. Y'all gonna know. Follow me. Follow me. Help me get heard. Like, each one teach one, right? Iron sharpens iron, right? I'm reaching right now, y'all. Y'all reach back.
With that being said, y'all, we're going to go ahead and end this with
I'm singing, I'm God's conscious. I made a Openn radio, baby. You know it. Openn radio. Let's go, man. MC me sing. Let's go, baby. Yeah.